everybody, it's Esther.
And Danielle.
And welcome to day 28 of the 31 days of Halloween. I know. Welcome to all the new subscribers. I just seem to get 1 or 2 every day lately, so that's pretty cool. When we get to 500, we're going to do a giveaway. So if this is your first time watching this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Alright, Danielle, what are we going to do today?
We are making a pumpkin that looks like this.
Looks cool. Let's tell the story of this pumpkin. Well, actually, let's tell them what you're going to need first before we get started. Then we'll tell them the story. Okay.
So you're going to need some orange paper. And these are just 1-inch strips, and I used a 8.5 by 11 piece of paper and just cut the 1-inch strips from the shorter side. So they're 8.5 inches long, or yeah, 8.5 inches long. And I'm only going to use 8 strips, so then it looks like this. And then you're going to need either double-sided tape or staples. But I find it's easier with the double-sided tape. You could even use glue if you wanted to, but I don't think it would hold while you're trying to put it together. Okay.
This is a great kid project.
Yes, and then you're going to need a little piece of brown or green paper. And I just made it the same width as the strips, and we just had a scrap, so I just cut it off of there and then it's, I don't know how long it is. It's about 2 inches long by 1 inch. And then when you're done with your pumpkin, you roll this up.
Well, let's show them that. We'll go step by step. This is the finished pumpkin. And then we'll show them how you put the pumpkin together.
Okay.
Now, how'd you learn about this kind of pumpkin, Danielle? Making this pumpkin?
I used to make these pumpkins when I was in elementary school.
In the years where you actually went to an elementary school before you were homeschooled?
Yeah.
Your art teacher taught you how to do these?
I believe so.
What was the art teacher's name? Do you remember? Oh, it was so long ago.
And then you just want to cut the little strips of your tape. You could use regular tape or regular double-sided tape if you wanted to. And just line it up with the edge of your paper on the short side. And then you take this off.
You could use any one of the tape runners.
Yeah.
Or my ATG. Well, ATG would be a little big for that, but glue would work. If you were doing this with kids, obviously you'd need to help them if you were using this kind of tape.
Yeah, or staples or something. I think it's just easier to use tape. And then you can line up the edge of of your second strip to the edge of the glue.
Tape.
Yes.
Folks, that is how you can tell she's my daughter.
Well, we were talking about glue.
Yeah, see?
And then you put another piece of tape on the end of it again. And then you bring the other end up and line it up with this tape.
So now you have a circle.
Yes, you have a circle.
All right, show them that.
And then you will end up with 4 circles from your 8 pieces of paper.
All right, so you work on that while we talk to them and tell them some stuff.
Okay, and I just make the circles first before I put it together because I find that was easier.
Yeah, I've never actually made one of these. It was a craft Danielle learned before she was homeschooled. I did different crafts with you guys.
I think it was made a different way maybe back then, but I don't know. I think
something fun that you could sit and do with your kids. Your strips don't have to be perfect. That's a great scissor skill.
Yeah, you can make them skinnier, shorter. It's really up to you.
Now, for everybody who wondered if we survived yesterday's poison test,
we're still here.
We're still here. If you don't know what we're talking about, go ahead and watch yesterday's video. We had to poison test some candy, make sure it was safe. Alright, second circle. This will go together quick.
And you don't want to make your tape too long, otherwise it'll hang off the sides. And you don't really want that.
Well, if it does hang off the side, you can always kind of fold it back in on itself.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Well, you're having an easier time with this tape than you did yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what was with that. That little candy lasted about 3 seconds in the house. Right after we were done, my son Michael asked if he could have a piece of candy so he could poison test it, and we tossed him that package. Because we don't actually get trick-or-treaters, but if we did, boy, that'd be fun to make up a bunch of really cool little treats.
Yeah.
Circle number 3. And here you said this was going to take a long time to film. This is going together quick.
I thought it might take a long time. The reason I line the tape up with the edge is so that your circles are straight. But, I mean, you can do whatever you want to it. It's just
well, especially if you're going to have little kids do it, it's not going to be straight.
No.
And that's the great thing about crafting in general for any age. It doesn't have to be perfect. I used to do a lot of cross stitching, and here's where I know my husband's going to comment on this video, because he would watch me tear out row after row after row of stitches because I made one tiny mistake. and then redo it. Okay.
Okay, so I've got all my circles now.
Okay, so what's the next step?
Now I am going to put, I still need that.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to put my circles together. I'm just going to cut some more tape off and put it right here, like this. Wait, which way is it go? Yeah, like this.
You could use glue dots too if you had them.
Yeah.
We actually do have glue dots. Now, are you lining seam to seam, or what are you doing? Or does it matter?
I'm kind of lining the seams up. Here's this one seam, and then this other one's right on top of it. I do all of one side first and then the other side.
But you could do it anyway.
Yeah.
Basically, all you're wanting to do is attaching all the circles together to form the pumpkin shape.
Yeah.
You know what would be cool, Danielle?
What?
If before you even cut the strips apart, if you embossed the paper or stamped on it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
For little kids, you could just give them some crayons and just let them color away.
Yeah.
had a really rough night. I have the worst insomnia of like any person alive.
Yeah, you do. And then we're going to glue the bottom together. Tape it together.
You're stuck on glue.
I found it was easier to move the strips out of the way to put the glue on there.
The tape.
You should put a counter on there and count how many times I said that. And then you're just going to line your seams up again.
I know a lot of people edit out their bloopers. And so far I have not done that because, I mean, this is us. You get what you get.
Yeah.
But I love the channels where when they do edit out the bloopers, then they put like a blooper reel at the end. Crafts by Two does that, and Ian the Off Kilter Crafter, he does that.
I find the tape is easier than the staples because if you were to staple it, you'd have to have them all together and then try and get your stapler in there. With the tape, you can move the circles out of the way and line it up after you have it on there.
Alright, show it up to the camera.
Now here's the base of it.
That's the pumpkin.
And now we're going to make the stem. So you're going to cut another piece of tape. And put it on the edge again.
On the short edge?
Yeah, on the short edge. And you're going to roll it.
So now you have a tube.
Yeah. And I'm just making it look more like a tube because it kind of got squished when I just did that. And now what you want to do is cut some little slits in the bottom.
About how far in?
I think 1/8 of an inch, maybe 1/4 of an inch. Just big enough to where it can stand up.
Now you're going to have to explain what that means, where it can stand up.
Oh, where it can stand up on the pumpkin like that. And then you want to fold your little slits down. And it doesn't matter how many you make on there.
Alright, show that up there.
So then it looks like that. And then I glued the stem on there.
You don't want to cut tiny pieces of tape?
No.
What's that glue you're using, Danielle?
This is the Art Glitter Glue. And we bought it from TupeloDesignsLLC.com.
Also available on Amazon, but yeah, I always get it from TupeloDesignsLLC.com. I love that store.
And then you can just put it on here. Make sure your little tabs are pressed down. And then you can just set it aside and it'll dry all by itself.
Well, that art glitter glue, that dries fast.
Yeah.
Here, show this up here a little bit better. Ooh, it's rolling.
It's very round.
Well now, and at this point, there you go. You've got a cute pumpkin decoration that your kid has made. Do I still get to call you a kid? You're my kid.
Yeah.
You're my baby.
Yep. And that's all to it.
Yeah.
And then you could, if you wanted to, you could decorate it with glitter or You can decorate it however you want. But I think we might just leave them plain like that.
Couple pumpkins, we'll set them around. I remember when you were little, you made like tons of these and they were all over the house.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved crafting with you when you were little. I really did. You gonna give me grandkids someday so I can craft with them?
Eventually.
Free reign in the craft room. They'll come home covered in glitter. Alright, everybody. We really appreciate you watching this series. There's only a couple more days left of that, but of course not only a couple more days left of the channel. I'll still be making videos.
Yeah.
I got some exciting things planned for November and December. And you guys know the thing I always ask you to do. Give us a thumbs up, please. It would help us a lot. And I'd really appreciate it. And you know the drill. Address and ways to contact us are in the box below. You know, I say this like I haven't said this spiel like 100 times and got it figured out. I pretty much have it down, so why do I get it wrong every time? I don't know. Alright, you guys are the best. I love my subbies so much. I've gotten some great ideas on some things. Really great ideas. They're full of awesome tips.
Cool.
Yeah. Comments. Please comment. Leave suggestions. Leave tips. Tell Danielle she needs to get her own channel.
I'm good.
You good staying on mine?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll visit.
Okay. Forever?
Sure.
Okay. Alright. Love y'all. See you in a video tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.